me know. Coming back live and direct. Alright, here's the sound. Let me add the...
No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 8th-ranked team in the land, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
First, all right.
The Ducks will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
I shouldn't have pulled it.
That's
on me. I shouldn't have pulled it.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these two teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show. Now
going deep.
Let's go.
Right side.
Beat it there.
Running free. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Washington.
Oh, I got the block.
Slips through the line. Got a little room.
The block,
Can they
man.
catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands going, no, 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 take a knee, no, yes, 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 yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking it out of the end zone, making a huge play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Quick handoff. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1.
Run game is good. The balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The offense changing the play. They'll send the back in motion. Back to pass. It's Murphy.
Good DB.
Throws to the tight end. Picked off. What a play to
Started
set
going with
up.
the running back.
And they'll close in on him after a good return on the
That was
interception.
tough.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pop.
He'll try. Got enough space. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block.
Oh, he fumbled!
Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
The more hands you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Use the play fake, now to throw. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
The Ducks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Bells and whistles have got to be going off in this quarterback's head now. It's 3rd and long, so you know you're expecting pressure. You got to know where your hot routes are. You got to be able to read the coverage and make sure you get this football out of your hands quickly to not take a sack or worse, turn the football over.
To throw, it's Fafita. Finds the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
This crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, first down and more. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
Well, it's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decide to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
Oh, he's got a chance. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
Well, it's important in this game this offense gets the running back involved out in the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. The inside handoff. Can't get him to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill. And I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going. And as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
Big 3rd down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Now the toss. Rumbles all the way down to the 6-yard line.
I did not expect that to play.
And he gives him a 1st and
I
goal.
have to set my defense.
And running the option is so important for that quarterback, man. Making the right decision. Nice job sucking the defense in, pitching the football, and then look at the extra yards. He gets the rest. Nice 3rd down conversion.
DB's right up on the receivers. Motion from the wideout. A 1st down run in the red zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Yeah, you want to be physical. You want to assert yourselves. And now listen, I know this is a top 5 defense against the run in college football, but you got to believe you can do it and continue to stay balanced and run the football and be physical down here in the red zone.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. He'll take it himself. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of 1, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Touchdown Ducks! Fit it in the window for the score.
I don't understand that, bro. Dude,
The
right
great
there,
thing
he
about
didn't pick it up.
spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming from. I can see where they're weak. I can see my
running into
matchups.
kickers.
Nice
I'm
job
not
by
even
the
going to
offense.
do running
Spread
into
them
the
out, taking advantage of their matchup, and
These
getting in
dudes
for the
just
score.
fumbling the bag
They're coming
early,
out to tee
man.
it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Dropping back, it's Murphy. Bought a little time, lets it go. That's caught, it's Ross. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Well, they hit that deep crossing pattern, and a nice job by the quarterback there, keeping his eyes down the middle of the field. He's not telegraphing where he's going to throw it. He knows he's got to give his guy a chance to work through the traffic, get all the way across the field, but can't let the defense know where you're going with it. So really good timing between those two.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Pick up the first down on the ground like that, and it would make Sam Bam Cunningham proud.
All right, I'm going to need a little education. Give me some context on Sam Bam Cunningham.
He was a great, powerful, hard-nosed running back for some of those great Trojan teams of John McKay. Using his legs, it's Jordan. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Ross. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. So they'll send out the field goal
I suck
unit.
at kicking, bro.
And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Not a chance.
Bro, you can't
Guys
drop
missed
that.
field goal and nothing changes. Still a 14-point game.
Well, they knew coming into this game touchdowns were going to be real hard to come by going up against this defense. So when you got opportunities to kick field goals, you've got to come away with 3 points. You're not going to get these chances very often.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Off the play fake on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. And the Ducks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Fafita. Under fire. Fights off the defender. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And this defense, how about it, man? Putting some pressure on the quarterback, getting the big sack, and now letting him take off and get so many yards back and climb back in this 3rd down situation. Good response by this offense from a disastrous 1st down.
The Ducks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Runs through a tackle.
Bro.
Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Ducks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. And the Ducks line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Putting together a real
He got a little nice little game plan, man. We can't stop a faucet.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
And good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
So now it's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the options. Across the 25. Nice pickup on the
Bro, his
there.
running
They'll
back
move
is
the sticks
OP,
for the
bro.
first down. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Breaking out of all the tackles. Sheesh.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Fafita. Safe completion on the screen. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And you're trying to get the ball to the running back quick and let him get some space, but there was absolutely no space. They penetrated quickly, and they got him before he could even get there.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Connection to the right.
Why didn't it let me
Defense
undercut
makes
that,
a
man?
stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
And this has got to be so demoralizing for this defense right now, having given up multiple first downs on this drive. Somebody on defense has to step up, make a play, and stop the bleeding.
Here's the pressure. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. To the air on 2nd down. Using his legs to buy some time.
Yes!
Throw toward the end zone, picked off right at the goal line. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
I'm not gonna do that.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half.
Hike the
He
ball.
just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Hand off from the shotgun. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
That's a big pick, though.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity.
Let's go.
And the returner will be brought down.
I'll take it.
This crowd still bringing the intensity to open the second half.
Can't do that. Can't do that. That's a touchdown.
Dropping back, it's Fafita. Buys a little time with his feet. The throw. Grabbed on the outside. It's Moore.
Well, I'll give the defense a lot of credit because the quarterback had nowhere to go downfield with that one. He just tried to spit it out to the perimeter. Nice catch, but they only gave up 1 yard.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. This time,
run right into the blitz.
He is going nowhere.
Right into the
Stop at the line of scrimmage. Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to go.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That's caught. It's Boston.
Man, and that's just making it way too easy. They're laughing at that short. They're like, really? Okay, we'll just make an easy tackle and jog our punt return team out on the field. We're going to make it that easy for us.
They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you square your prominent jawline and go straight ahead to get it.
Let's go.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of...
Turning it on! Plows through the defense. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Fires to the middle. Makes the grab. And
Put the ball where he ain't going to be.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. USF fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way.
He can take a chance. He don't care. He plays the game. I feel it, though.
We'll circle
Dude,
back if anything big happens in this clash in the American. You should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They'll try the run. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. On the option.
Let's go.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it. Hold, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time, playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down.
And this team needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. And the returner goes down. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. The give is to Smith. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Murphy. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
Well, that was a weird one because I think running back screen was called, but the quarterback just saw an open receiver downfield and said to himself, hey, I got an open guy. I'm just going to take it.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got an open man.
It's got to be pass interference,
He's brought
right?
down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The big gain on offense, and the play will stand. The offense declines the penalty. You want to be physical on defense, but too much grabbing. They got him for the hold. It's 1st and 10. The give to the back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Matthews. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
A 3rd and long here. They can pick up the first down without getting the touchdown. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch,
I should have been aggressive,
let's take
but
a quick look at the
I
national
didn't want to.
rankings.
Sorry.
Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. That'll bring him to within 4. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone, it's low. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? You've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down the...
Turning on the Jets.
Good play.
He's inside the 40.
Good play, D.
Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Oregon. Nice catch and good
right
work
there.
afterwards to get it into the end zone. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
He'll bring it out. It's Ross. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here. That lofty perch in the rankings, hanging in the balance unless they can do something to save themselves here. Pressure coming. And he'll just get rid of that one.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
That's reeled in. It's Cooper. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, there's an example of the quarterback just creating on the fly, because I think that was supposed to go to the running back on a screen, and he just saw an open guy downfield and said, I don't know, I'm just going to throw it down to this dude. He's wide open. I know it's not how we drew it up, but we'll take it.
Unleashes one. Got his man. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Running into the open space. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And the Trojans in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He might want another play. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking downfield, it's Murphy. He'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Jordan. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Pulls it in, it's Jordan. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top. Moving out of the pocket. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Matthews.
Man, the offense got away with one there. That was supposed to be a running back screen. Instead, the quarterback threw it somewhere else. And with all the offensive line running way down the field, they're lucky that wasn't a penalty.
Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Quarterback may change this route. To the air, it's Murphy. Plucks it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it on the move. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Trojans!
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You've made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the owner?
Definitely onside.
So the first part of the job is done. They got the touchdown. Now for the 2 to make it a field goal game. They'll go to the air. Steps away to find some room. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 at the 38, and these guys are on the move. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. One possession game, getting late, 1st order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They want that clock to run. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
Good play, B.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
He did not fumble.
Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. From the gun, running back gets the give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. The great Nick Saban often says players often respond better to losses. They listen more than they do if they're getting away with things in wins. So maybe this is an opportunity to recalibrate.
I think you take it first and you internalize it and you get upset because obviously the goal was to win the game. But you've also got to flip the switch really quickly, Jesse, and say, okay, what do I need to work on? Because I only got one loss. I'm still very much in the thick of all of my dreams that I want to come true, so I can't take it too hard, but I got to use it.
Yeah, this loss definitely hurts, and I know one of the goals for this team at the start of the year was to go undefeated and win a national championship. You can't go undefeated anymore, but you can still win a national championship. The key is the leadership in the locker room. They've got to turn the page. They've got to get everybody refocused. You can't let this loss now turn into 2 or 3 or more down the road.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Not tripping. It was a good game. Not tripping. Our run game was just not there. Let me go ahead and make sure I say that. GG's. That was a good game. Definitely a good game. All right, I think that's what's gonna do it for me, y'all. I will be back live soon. Be on the lookout for the new videos dropping in shorts this week.